Hey Matt, did you hear what's going on with Skyrim?
No, what's it about? Let me check it out. Josh, do you know what this means? This is gonna be legend. Wait for it. Hey everybody, this is Guitarist.
And this is Robin Scherbatsky.
And this is episode 4 of Not So Family Gaming. You know, you've changed since I've last seen you on the television.
Shaved.
You're a man. First thing of business we'd like to talk about is the Skyrim update.
Alright, this is actually really cool.
Very cool idea.
Bethesda is doing like a beta with like computer guys first at the computer Skyrim. What it's doing is once you get your skill, like any skill that you have to level 100, they're going to let you tag it as legendary.
Prestige.
Pretty much.
So you're prestiging.
So you can take it back.
Every game that I've ever played is now turning into Call of Duty.
Anyway, you can tag it as legendary, start it all over again as at 15, and you can get experience for it again. So you can keep getting level ups for stuff that you've already done. Which I think is actually kind of cool.
It's a cool idea. So I mean, you know, after you're done getting like your combat skills up to like level 100, you can restart over and then progress towards more stuff. Which I believe, in my opinion, since I'm not someone that used magic a lot in the game, I can put those skill points and perks towards other magic things that I never got to use, which kind of gives you the incentive to explore more, do more of the game, which I think is an awesome idea.
Yeah, I think it's actually going to get people back into it after they hear this.
Yeah, you know, I believe so. That would get me back into it. It's a great idea.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be something that changes the whole game for me. I think it's going to be a game changer.
I think it is. I think people will go back into it. Great idea. Next, something I don't care about.
Shin Megami Tensei 4, alright? He's not a big fan of Shin Megami Tensei. I love it. You guys know that. Alright. Atlas just released, like a couple days ago, a new trailer for the new Shin Megami Tensei 4, which is a new 3DS game, right?
It's a 3DS, so this isn't like a... It's not going to be a console for like a PS3 or Xbox?
No.
Okay.
Because they're going more towards, like, handheld. For some weird reason, Japan has been doing that. Like, with the Kingdom Hearts thing, they're all like, let's put everything on the handhelds. Maybe they're just doing that to fill the gap while they're waiting to build Persona 5.
That'd be unfortunate.
Anyway, Japan is like a few days away from getting the game anyway, so they're lucky. There's no release date for US yet, but every Shin Megami Tensei game that has been released in Japan always comes over to us, so I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm really excited about this.
Of course you are.
Can't have a moment.
Can't ever have a moment.
But yeah,
on this business.
It's definitely really cool news for me. I'm really pumped for this. You have no idea. Yeah. But now to kind of ruin the day, we're going to talk about...
Let's talk about Saints Row 4 and its absolute retardedness. Oh my god. I mean, I half love the idea and I half hate it because...
Tell me what it's about.
Alright, let me tell you what this is about. Saints Row 4, you are the president of America. You're still in the Saints, but, as it turns out, you have superpowers. Would you like to know what you do with those superpowers that you have now that you're the president of the United States? You fight aliens. You are a presidential hero that fights aliens on a daily basis.
Honestly, when I first heard about this, right, I thought it was going to be really cool. But then I talked to you about it, and you repeated exactly everything I said, and I was like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It is probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard in a game. I mean, like, seriously, that game was ridiculous in some ways to begin with, but it was a little more realistic. It was like Grand Theft Auto, where it's just like, let me shoot you, let me beat you in the face with my dildo. That was kind of funny, but now... President of the United States with superpowers fighting aliens? That's a little out there. Not a big fan.
You know, I'm probably...
I've never played them, and I've always wanted to up until this point. Right. Now I don't want to touch it.
I loved Saints Row 3. That's the only Saints Row I've ever played.
Okay.
And
right. It looked good.
It was fantastic. The story, everything, it was fun. That's what I really enjoyed about it. I'm kind of basing it because people are like, it's a lot like Grand Theft Auto. So I'm thinking, I was like, okay, I might actually buy Grand Theft Auto because of this.
Right.
It was fun. It was silly. That's what I liked about it. And they had like, I know that you don't like most pop and rap about today. But they have some really good songs playing just to make the whole thing epic. Did you ever play Brutal Legend?
No.
All right, Brutal Legend would have like these best metal songs coming in like just to freak your day up, and it was amazing. And that's how I felt about Saints Row 3 when it came to the music. And I don't know, I'm kind of hoping that Saints Row 4 still has that. Like,
I'm hoping that they can at least still be good. I mean, as the other games are and were. This is a really like random thing out there, but if they can make it work and make it work well, I'm not saying I wouldn't play it if it was actually good, but
I think what they need to do in this one to make it best, a dildo sword.
okay. Next topic. Final Fantasy X HD Remake. What is with all of these HD remakes lately? Don't know. I don't want to know.
They're making money. They're making money off
That
this.
is all it is. At least it was probably the last decent Final Fantasy game to come out.
But then we found out that it's being released with, you should tell them.
No, I don't want to.
It's being released with an HD remake of, that's what we're figuring right now, of X2. I've never played either 10 or 10-2.
10-2 is terrible.
I heard 10 was fantastic.
10 was good. 10 was alright, you know. Blitzball. I mean, that shit was awesome. Please. That's all I did when I even got to. I mean, but it was still like the last good thing they came out with, and then they're like, here's this really awesome sandwich, dude, but here's this huge pile of just horseradish and wasabi sauce. Just, there you go.
Good thing to know about this, like the PAL exclusive international editions that we didn't get, that's what the remastered will be, so we're going to get all the extra stuff that others did get.
Okay.
So that's kind of like an upside. Downside for Vita owners that want to get this, you're going to have to buy the games separate.
Both 10 and 10-2?
If you want 10 and 10-2, you're going to have to buy them separate.
I don't think that's a problem for them.
I feel like the PS3 owners are probably going to be the one that are like, you can keep X2.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. But however, there is no actual release date for it coming out. It's in this year,
Yeah.
but nothing specific. So we're just kind of waiting around for when that'll come out.
I'm kind of excited. I've never played 10, so that's kind of what I like about the HD remixes. They are bringing out older games that some people haven't played. I never played the Zone of Enders, and then I got the remake, and I thought it was really fun. So I'm liking I like some of these, but other ones are like remember we were talking about Infamous, right?
Right.
They just came out like recently. They had an Infamous collection come out.
Huh.
It was Infamous 1, 2, and then the game the downloadable one.
That's weird. But
So yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a way to get people to jump back into your old games and make money off of them jumping back into your old games. But still, nonetheless, having people just like the idea of you getting the older games back, and I can somewhat agree with that.
I guess
That's about it. That's about it for today. Thank you guys for watching. It's always appreciated. We hope you are enjoying the program, the web show, whatever you want to call it.
Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, family, we got the office about us.
Please like.
Yeah.
And subscribe. Please subscribe more.
It's one button.
It helps us a lot.
Yeah, and that should be about it today.
All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks. Bye. See ya.
Dairy. It's gonna be legendary.